All right, guys, we're here today to talk to you about the severe weather outlook for Friday, March 31st, 2023. We've got an especially dangerous situation with weather for primarily North Mississippi, Northwest Mississippi to the central part of North Mississippi. A large segment of Mississippi, primarily North Mississippi, has been put on watch for tornadoes and other severe weather. Mississippi is under a high risk of severe thunderstorms today, March 31st, 2023. Especially if you look at your screen, the area highlighted in pink here, very dangerous situation for you in that area. The severe weather outbreak is expected to bring long track, strong to potentially violent tornadoes, as well as intense, damaging wind gusts and large hail. So we've got several counties that are in this area. If you live in any of these, you're under the highest warning, 5 out of 5 from NOAA and the National Weather Service. The risk of tornadoes will increase in the afternoon and evening as the storm system moves across the state. Residents should take necessary precautions and stay informed about the weather conditions. If you live in any of these counties, you are now under the highest warning for severe weather. So if you live in DeSoto, Tate, Marshall, Benton, Lee, Tippah, Alcorn, Prentiss, Tishomingo, Union, Pontotoc, Lafayette, Coahoma, Quitman, Panola, or Tunica County, you need to especially be watching this storm because it's very dangerous. We've seen several very well respected weather people across the state all basically saying you need to prepare now. We got John Delisic with WTVA. He says, flat out, folks, been doing weather for over 30 years. This is one of the scariest predictions of severe weather I have seen in a long time. Please find a safe place. So, several weather people across the state are kind of repeating that. And here's what we're looking at. Numerous tornadoes, several intense and long track, widespread damaging winds, some hurricane force, scattered large hail with some baseball size. So we're talking about a really dangerous storm here. Here's kind of this area. If you're in this area, if you're listening to this and you're in from say Pine Bluff, Arkansas, over to Tupelo, up above Memphis, down to the Mississippi Delta, if you're in that region, you need to be paying very close attention to this storm as multiple outbreaks are predicted. So, a severe weather outbreak appears increasingly likely, centered on this afternoon and evening across a large portion of the Mississippi Valley. At least a few long track, strong to potentially violent tornadoes are probable, particularly over portions of the mid Mississippi Valley to the mid South. Swaths of intense, damaging wind gusts, along with very large hail, are expected as well. So, again, if you live inside this pink area here, you're in a 5 out of 5 threat. We're also on a Torcon 9 out of 10. Here's that. You'll kind of see the Torcon into tonight. The Memphis region here with the lightest shade of pink, we're in a 9 of 10, which is just almost the max threat possible for very violent tornadoes. So be on the lookout for that. We've got some timing here. So if you'll look at this caption, of course, this says this is a little older caption. The timing is still correct, but where it says 4, that entire region is now actually a 5. So that region from say Greenville up to DeSoto County and over to Tishomingo County from 5 p.m. to midnight, you'll have the best chance of severe weather there. Then to the southwest of that, you're looking at 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. And to the far southwest of the threat, you're looking at 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. into Saturday. So that's a very wide range of storms. And of course, some in this area were just hit with storms last Friday, Rolling Fork and Amory and several other regions. So we're also going to look back at this. So if you're inside this pink outline, you need to be paying especially close attention. Here's some of our preparedness actions that are recommended for you. Review your severe weather safety procedures for the possibility of dangerous weather today. Stay tuned to your weather radio, weather.gov, or other media for watches and warnings. Of course, we will be live starting at about 7 p.m. with this storm. Stephen Stingray Ray will be live on the Mississippi News page and other places. And so here's a tornado watch versus tornado warning. A tornado watch means that conditions are favorable for tornadoes to form during the next several hours. If a tornado warning is issued for your area, Move to a place of safety, ideally in a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. So please, everyone, take this storm very serious. If you're inside this pink outlined area, it is a potentially very dangerous situation. We will have updates throughout the evening on Mississippi News, msnewsgroup.com, and all these areas that could potentially be affected. Stay safe out there.